Hello, I'm Jeff Bloodrain, and welcome back to Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Alright, so we gotta open this thing, which really isn't that hard to do. Move. You just gotta go in and pull up these books. It looks hard. But it's really simple. Boom. And we open a secret passageway. Nothing of importance except for maybe at this desk. And that's the key we need to get back into to get to the wine cellar. Regarding closing of the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled, not by me, because I got the key. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would in a sense solve both of my problems. I heard that. Can we go? Yeah, we can. I saw you. I want to conserve my lantern oil as much as possible. Was it a hallucination? Where did it go? Wasn't there a door we couldn't get through at some point? Boom. Hurt you. Exactly. I tried jumping over that and it failed. I jumped for joy because I got the key.
Where did the tyrant go? Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
I see you. Let's add some more oil to the lantern. There we go. want to collect as much of that as possible because I don't want to waste it. Because I don't have no tinderboxes. The only one, there's a tinderbox up there. Okay, so these things you can actually refill your lantern with. Ouchie. You know, in real life, that probably would have killed you. Am I having hallucinations about?
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out!
Are we having hallucinations about those guys that we read about? Okay, I think we got everything. Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Gierich. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the Castle Brennenburg. As most of the are whatever. I was curious about what this supposed king of the Ordo could want from me and accepted the invitation. The man was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors that have been rewarded with doing my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position within noble society. Sorry, head itch. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since the day I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg, I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100. None of them were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into his diabolical ways. My men are screaming. The skins have been pierced by their own tangled bones. Ew. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... That's it. There was a door on the other side of that main entry that I wanted to go check out. Alright, back to the laboratory. What is happening? What is... Ouchie! Trigger causes an earthquake. Alright, we got the part of Assad. Now we can go to that one area we couldn't get to. a while. Alright, now we can go to that one door. And that's all the acid we have. Ouch.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason? For the darkness, that is.
Stay close. Be careful not to stray.
What's the reason? Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
Well, that was the first death we had in this game. Note to self, don't do that again. Ouch, my face.
June 1839. It's been more than a month since my last entry. After the event inside the underground chamber in Algeria, Professor Herbert insisted I return to England. He said he didn't want to risk forfeiting the entire expedition lest I took a turn for the worse. An excessive decision, in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way. I found my journal this morning in the haphazard collection of things brought home from Africa. Next to it lay the broken stone orb wrapped in cloth. I tried to assemble it, but couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they weren't from the same object. Could I have imagined it all? Was there ever a complete orb?
Hey! Quit making noise, dang it. Get up. How's that the... Well, now we don't have no hearing left. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, we are going to conclude this episode of Amnesia and the Dark Descent here. I hope you guys had fun. I'm Jeff Bloodring, and I'll see you next time.